All right, guys. So I have got Friday morning. It is Friday, May 23rd at 6:07, and we are going to kick off the last class of this ab series for this round. And I will close this. Of course, just be on the lookout after this class for our next series of virtual training because we have been working on that and we will have that up and posted for you guys soon. So, my name is Chelsea Parker. I'm a personal trainer from Jackson, Tennessee. And let's go ahead and we're going to stand up. Of course, we're going to get our blood flowing and then we're going to go straight to the abs. So today we are going to start with our Pilates squats. And we're going to do 20 of them as your warm up. So let's go ahead and start those. And some of these moves I'm going to try to go straight into because they're going to be moves we have done before. Good, and we are going to go to 20. We're just going to do one round of these to start with. Good, and once you've got your 20, let's go down to the mat. We're going to start in the tabletop position doing the cat to cows. Now, last week when we did these, I'll talk as everybody's getting down to their mat. I had you hold it for 5 seconds. We didn't do as many of them. Today, I'm just going to have you, remember we inhale, we arch that back up, and then I'm just going to have you release it because we're going to do 10 of these to start with. Go ahead and start once you're ready. You inhale, arch that back, release. And focus on your breathing. You're inhaling as you arch that back. Exhaling on your way down as you release. Good. And once you've got your 10, go ahead and flip over to your back. We are going to go ahead and start one of our ab series, which this morning I'm actually going to start us with 20 normal crunches. But same thing, I want 20 good crunches on these. Don't rush through them. Focus on your breathing. Feet are on the ground. We're just going to do 20 of our best crunches. And you're not pulling your neck either. Remember, head is just resting in your hands. You're pulling up fully with your core. Good. Once you have got your 20, we are going to go straight into the scissor kicks, which for these, both legs start up straight. And remember, you will be dropping one and then you will rotate out. You will be doing a scissor-like kick. So we're going to do 20 of these, which is 10 each side. Go ahead and start working this. Good. And then now the last part of this round, we're going to do 10 of the ab roll-ups. The ab roll-ups, remember, we work on the way down as well. So you're going to start flat on your back, all the way extended out, and then we're going to come up, tap your toes or as close to your toes as you can, and you're working on your way down. We're going to do 10. Good. And once you finish those, go ahead and roll over onto your stomachs. Roll onto your stomachs. Give me a nice stretch for a second. Just stretch all the way out. I know stomachs are probably tight right now. Now, once you have stretched out, I'm going to give us about 5 seconds, and then we're going to go into Supermans. So the Supermans, I don't know if Kristen has had y'all do these. I know we have not in my segments yet. But the Supermans, you will be lifting up your arms and legs at the same time. This is going to be abs and lower back. So you will be lifting up and back down. Now we are going to do 10 of these, okay? I just want 10 of your best Supermans. When you're ready, go ahead and start these. Good. Once you have those completed, go back onto your back. Remember, you had 10 of the Supermans. Now we're going back to our backs, and I'm just going to let us stretch for about 30 seconds, okay? And then we're going to repeat what we just did. Stretch it out, do any movement, grab some water. We've got 30 seconds. All right, guys, got about 5 seconds, so go ahead and get back into the position. Right now, we're gonna start back. We've got 20 crunches. If you are ready, go ahead and get those knocked out. I'm about to start mine right now. We've got 20 good crunches. Good. Let everybody finish their 20 crunches. Once you've done your 20, we are going to go straight into the scissor kicks next. So now we've got 20 scissor kicks. Remember, 10 each side. Go ahead and start those once you're ready. Good, and then once you have your 20 scissor kicks, we've got 10 ab roll-ups, and then we're gonna flip over to our stomach. So let's go ahead and knock out these 10. And remember, slow on the way down. That's the most important part of these because we're working on the way down. Good. Remember, once you finish those, we can go over to our stomach. So I'm going to give us about 10 seconds to stretch out before we go into our 10 Supermans. I'll give us a longer stretch after these. All right, so let's start it. We've got 10 Supermans to knock out. Good. And again, we're going to flip over onto our backs. Right now is where I'm going to give us another, we're going to take another 30-second break. Again, grab you some water if you need to. If you need to stand and get up off the floor, get up off the floor. I got dog hair all over these black pants. If y'all see me keep wiping off my pants, got dog hair everywhere. All right, guys. So in between this round, we're fixing to knock out 20 glute bridges, okay? 20 of the hip bridges. So we're gonna do 20 hip bridges. Then we're gonna go straight into our ab series again. For the last time, we're gonna do 20 crunches, 20 of the scissor kicks. 20 scissor kicks, and then 10 of the ab roll-ups, then Supermans. So go ahead and get back into your position, and we've got 20 glute bridges to start with. And let's go ahead and get those going. Once you've got your 20 hip bridges, we're going straight into our 20 crunches. Once you've knocked out your 20 crunches, we've got 20 of the scissor kicks. Remember, that is 10 each side on these, okay? Give everybody a second to finish up their crunches. And then we're going straight into the scissor kicks. Let's keep working. Good, and remember, last one on our backs, we're going into 10 ab roll-ups. So give me 10 of your best ones. And remember to breathe on these. Don't hold your breath. Sorry if y'all hear my golden retriever. He is saying it is breakfast time. Remember, once you finish these, you can go ahead and flip over to your stomach. Give yourself a nice, let's take about 15 seconds this time. Stretch out for a second if you need to, and then we're gonna do our 10 Supermans. We are doing good. It is 6:28, just to let you know where we at time-wise. We've got about 3 more seconds, then we're going into the Supermans. All right, let's start those now. We've got 10 to knock out. Good. Once you have finished those, go ahead and flip over to your left side. I'm going to give our abs a break for a second. Let me fix my screen too. There we go. We're going to be starting on our left side. Like I said, I'm going to give the abs a break for just a second before we start our last segment of this. So we are about to do, let me make sure my legs are in the screen. If they're not, somebody please let me know. So we're about to do 8 of these on each side where you slide in and you come up. And then we are going to slide because this is going to work on this area, okay? So we're going to do 8 each side. You slide your leg in and then you bring it up and back down and you slide it back in. We've just got 8 of these each side. We're just breaking up this other ab segment. Keeping moving though. Liz, these would be great for you to do today. All right, remember we got 8 on both sides. So once you finish that first side, go ahead and flip over. You got 8 on the left, 8 on the right. One side may be more graceful than the other. My right side is a lot more graceful. Which is not the side I'm doing right now. Good, and keep working, y'all. I've got about 2 left, and then we're going to go back onto our backs. Good. Now that we've got a nice little hip, booty, and ab burn, let's flip back over to our backs. And I'm going to show you a couple different moves that we're about to go into. These are 2 burners, okay? And this is how we're going to finish out these series. So let me give everybody about 10 seconds. So if you need to come where you can see me on the screen, I'm going to go ahead and explain the 2 moves we're going to be doing. That way when we start, we can go right into it. So the first one is going to be the popcorn ab, which I know we have done these before at least once in mine. So these are where you start with your heels up, legs up, you drop down, you tap your heels on the mat, and then you meet in the middle, and then you continue that motion, okay? So we are going to do 15 of those. And then the second move we're gonna go straight into is gonna be the bicycles. However, these are gonna be slow to fast twitch. So your normal bicycle, you're just doing your bicycle. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going slow, 1, 2, 3, fast, 1, 2, 3. That's one. We're gonna be doing 6 of those, okay? So if anybody has any questions, please just unmute and ask before we start this. All right, if no questions, go ahead and get into that popcorn ab position. We're gonna knock out our first 15, okay? So legs are up, you're gonna drop those heels, elbows to knees. You got 15. Good. Keep working through that 15. Once you got your 15, you can drop for about 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go straight into those bicycles. So we've got 6 total, okay? 3 slow, 3 fast, that's 1. We're gonna do that 6 full times. When you're ready, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna count mine out loud this first round to help y'all get into the pattern, okay? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one, y'all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good, and drop. Drop and remain dropped. I'm gonna let you stretch out for about 20 seconds, okay? We're just gonna do that one more time. So give you a nice stretch out. We're gonna do that one more time, and then I will get us closed, okay? It has been a good morning. Y'all have worked really hard. I've gotten a good workout myself. About 10 more seconds, okay? Stretch it out. Take a sip, whatever you need to. Mine's gonna be a burn, as always. I don't think I've ever not had a burn on my Friday out of this 6 weeks. Consistency. All right, guys. So we have got 15 of the popcorn crunches, okay? 15 of your best ones. We are gonna finish out strong. Start with heels up. You're gonna drop, and remember, we're meeting in the middle. Good. Push through to that 15. Drop. Now this time, guys, you're on your own. I counted for you the first round. I don't think I got the breath in me this last one. So for these, remember, we're gonna do 3 slow, 3 fast, the same pace as before. I'll start us so y'all can get that rhythm with, I'll do 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna breathe for the last 4. So let's go ahead and get in that bicycle position. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're on our own. Woo! I hope y'all are burning because I am. Now go ahead, drop. We're gonna flip over to our stomachs. We are going to stretch out for just 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna get ready to walk us up. Give me a good stretch. All right, guys, get ready to walk it up. We're gonna push up, walk it up to your toes. When you get here, give me a nice stretch up. Abs are extended. Leave it there for a second. It should feel good. Pull those abs, arch that ab back, arch the back a little bit, and then let it go. And we are finished. Like I said, let me get up here. This is the last class of this ab series. Y'all did fabulous. Be on the lookout for the next one. Let me go ahead and stop our recording.
You've done a great job, Chelsea.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.